These wonderful attributes can never be found in a church, any church. True fulfillment and peace in life can only come through a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. At the Lifehouse, we desire to strengthen your spiritual journey and invite you into a relationship with a living and loving God. The Lifehouse is a new and exciting church in the Hagerstown area where we desire to be a family of friends celebrating an ancient faith in a casual atmosphere.
I am completely amazed and humbled by the journey we've had of both starting and leading Lifehouse. I mean, we moved here in 2003, Laura, myself, and our one daughter, Rebecca, and we started our home with just 5 people. And in the first 2.5 years, we moved to 7 different locations. In 2005, we formally opened or launched Lifehouse Church, and we had 24 people. Half of them were kids. From the very beginning, it was always a dream that people are invited to and can know God and love God, be loved by God, and then express that love back to God. So grow in knowing God, receiving salvation, gathering in corporate worship, growing in discipleship, and then growing in personal worship. Early on, I had this moment where I just felt like God spoke to me and said, there's enough of Jesus in you to change the world. And that's what it meant for me, just to simply know God. Because I know God and I love Jesus, that love could both change me and it could change the people around me. It could change a neighborhood, it could transform a city, maybe it could change cities.
Leitersburg Cinemas is where I first started serving at Lifehouse about 12 years ago. And it really is where I found family. It's where I found friends and relationships that truly will not only last a lifetime, but legitimately forever. Because what we do is serving God together. It's going through the ups and downs of life together. It's going into spiritual battle together. I've seen those relationships and those friendships form in every single team and every single ministry that I've been a part of. That forges bonds that can't be matched.
So there was a time in my family's life when we hadn't really been committed to a church for a while. And so when I found Lifehouse, we were still meeting at Eastern Elementary School in the cafeteria, hadn't been to the cinemas yet. And the first series that I remember us doing was God at the Billboards. And I remember thinking, like, this church belongs in its culture. Being a part of Lifehouse for a long time, attending, serving, and even coming on staff, I'm in the role now where the very things that impressed me about this church, I've been blessed to be able to contribute to. Man, we're not just creating an environment that's enticing or welcoming. We're doing it because we believe it sets the stage for God to make a difference in people's lives. And Lifehouse is intentional about meeting the culture's needs because the culture is people and the church is people. And that's why we exist, to make a difference in people.
In and through the church, every one of us can make a difference. Every one of us are invited and called to multiply. If you believe in Jesus, you multiply by inviting others, not only to church, but to believe in Jesus. If you're a leader, you train leaders. If you're a volunteer, you invite others to be on the dream team. As our services grow, we start new services. As a campus grows, we launch new campuses. And as a church, we've had the privilege of starting more than 10 different churches and investing into and partnering with starting more than 30 different churches. And we believe the best is yet to come, which means there's not only still more to do, but there's a lot more multiplying to do. And so we want to make sure that we keep our message, our look, our marketing fresh and relevant to the moment in the story of Lifehouse that God has us. And so we did a redesign of our look. And so check it out. This is our new logo and our new look. And so at the center, know God, the outline, find family, and then the broader circle, make a difference. Let's do this, Lifehouse. Know God, find family, make a difference. The best is yet to come.